All right, Michelle, and welcome to Milwaukee 5-Serve Forum, where the Bucks have advanced to the second round for the first time since 2001. Today, taking on the Boston Celtics, looking for banner number 18. Both teams coming off of impressive first-round sweeps. Here's Middleton for the Bucks. Over the top of Tatum, and Chris Middleton with the first three of the game. Good defense by Bledsoe, better offense by Kyrie with the left.
Now look, Milwaukee is second in the league to Houston in three-point attempts, and they also are second in makes. So we have two teams in the top six that are going to throw up on transition.
Middleton with his second three ball. Here's Tatum off the screen by Horford. Little floater in the paint off glass is good. Kyrie, nice pocket pass to Horford, and their pick and pop game is lethal. Here's Morris from deep. Got it.
Well, Morris, to me, is an excellent move. They just set a double screen right there. The staggered screen. Now, how are you going to play that staggered screen at the top of the circle?
Kyrie hits nothing but net.
Oh, they're looking good right now. I mean, they're playing great defense.
Bucks in that five-out offense. George Hill off the bounce pass and good.
Now, this has got to go now.
Number 3 offensively in the league, Hayward. I'll tell you what, the tipping point for him, the turning point, was late in the regular season.
Well, what I like about it is he looks like he's almost there. He's not there all the way yet, but how about this guy?
He's there.
No. This guy with the fadeaway throughout that Indiana series was fantastic.
Kyrie with the fadeaway. Boy, that thing brought rain.
Well, see, you got to make a decision.
17-3 run for the Boston Celtics. Hill from deep. Yes. And George Hill responds.
81 games he played in 15 seasons. 15 years, 81 games. For some reason, we don't see that very often.
None of that load management for Hondo. Bucket by Al Horford. After that on Friday, Brown step back and bottom for Jaylen Brown. Mirotic missing that time. They left Rozier alone. He couldn't make them pay. Connaughton with the board.
Yeah, you have to look up the floor here now.
Yeah, Giannis leaked out. Great position on Hayward.
Yeah, well,
walled him off.
Yeah, he just...
Hayward working against Brown. Back out to Horford. And this time, Al Horford, the sage veteran, knocks it down. Morris over Mirotic. You know, that's the guy that Brad Stevens has called, quote-unquote, our most consistent player this year. They just opened it up this year, and Gordon Hayward playing at a nice pace there. Really starting to look like his old self. The floater this time on cue. Hayward gives Boston a 12-point lead.
He just went by his defender like he wasn't even there.
Giannis kicks it out to Connaughton. And Bledsoe with the board. Sterling Brown firing. Got it.
Well, it's one of the very few second chance opportunities that they've had up until this time.
Morris goes here from the corner. The three is pure.
Now, this first half, give Boston a ton of credit.
Bain's going to try one. Hey, why not?
Come on, listen, why not? This guy will take them, and he makes them.
Lopez and Morris wide for sound. Here's Mirotic making a little noise from deep. Middleton working against Brown in the middle of the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Draws the foul and one. Chris Middleton with a little magic. Hill on the drive.
They got to see more of that if you're in Milwaukee. I like the timeout here.
8-0 run for Milwaukee, their longest of the game. Mirotic from deep. Yes, butter.
Look, we know that's why he's here. He's one of the better bench players since he's come into the league.
Lopez missing, tipped in by Ilyasova.
Yeah, Ilyasova, ever since he's come in the league, is an excellent player off the bench.
Inside to Jaylen Brown, through the contact for an impressive bucket. Mirotic with another deep three. Morris kicks it out to Brown in rhythm. Missing, and Hill had a notion to hit Mirotic. Hold it back to Middleton for three. Got it! And the Bucks take the lead.
They keep firing.
Irving with the left hand, and he puts a silencer on 5-Serve 4. Irving left alone from downtown, and he makes them pay with a 3. So Kyrie now with 13 in the game. QB, what do you make of the switch today, starting Morris for Bain?
That's all right. That's fine. Look at
nothing to do with that, though.
Well, remember what we said now, as the game wears on, can you continue to play him when he gets isolated?
Jaylen Brown with a mismatch over Bledsoe.
Oh,
boy, he has really polished up his offense.
Well, you know, he's got like 4 to 5 inches there.
Giannis has gone just 4 for 8 from the foul line, 7 on the shot clock for Morris, who got the start tonight. And man, Brad Stevens looking pretty wise for making that decision.
Big thing as this game goes on now, can Boston get back in their defense and stop the transition game.
Giannis knocks down his first three-pointer. Lopez.
Now this is the guy that will be dangerous throughout the entire series.
Here's Kyrie. Back to Al Horford on that pick and pop, which continues to be extremely prolific. Irving. Nice hesitation, and the floater is pure.
See, they had it two ways there.
Gets downhill and switches directions.
Well, now look, Horford's a big body. At 6'10", all right, long arms in that. He's a proven shot blocker. So he's definitely giving them trouble finishing.
And what about the trouble that Jaylen Brown is giving the Bucks?
See, there's that three green shirts again.
And they rip.
Yep,
Giannis, a 3-on-1 the other way.
Got to get a layup.
The lob for Tatum.
Bad pass.
Boy, they've blown opportunity for an easy bucket. Morris inside, and that's how you finish. Timeout, Milwaukee. Horford, quick catch and shoot. Good decision. Under 7 minutes to go in the third. Bledsoe left alone on the baseline, and he knocks it down.
Well, he was open as he came from the right side of the floor under the basket. But the big thing is he's been playing lights out all year.
Kyrie Irving, speaking of All-NBA, out to Horford. That pick and pop, UB.
Well, see, anytime that you go to help, they continue to catch Lopez.
His son John played basketball collegiately at Florida as well. After Michigan, Middleton knocking down that baseline jump shot. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Horford working against Ilyasova.
He'll take him to the rim.
Went right at him and finishes through the contact.
Yeah, he's so strong in the upper body. He just lays your shoulder into you.
Point lead. Kyrie going all over. Drew is in the building tonight.
Now let me tell you, the crossover was great, but how about the softness of the hitting the glass?
20-6 run, Hubie, for the Celtics. Connaughton trying to counter and does. Hits the three. Pat Connaughton.
That was beautiful. The back door, they caught two guys bumping into one another defensively.
The best finishers in the league. Kyrie in his bag again.
There it is.
There's that left hand. That time tipped off. They're going to count it and call basket interference against the Bucks. Jumper off the mark that time by Ilyasova. Meanwhile, I mentioned before, it's been a tough year for Baines. Had hand surgery, missed a bunch of games with foot injury. The bucket good. A little bit of a mismatch. Settles for the three and missed everything. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hayward left all alone from deep.
Can't do that.
And a grievous error defensively by Milwaukee. Great ball movement. Rozier tees up the three. Splash. Butter. And the Celtics up by 18 here in Fiserv 4. Ilyasova with the ball fake and go. Contact foul against Rozier. And here's Tatum. Up high for Tice. And that's nice.
And if it's not there, they kick the ball out, and the people are wide open.
Well, you can't give Antetokounmpo a seam at all.
Lopez, Brown, and Bledsoe are 3 for 16 in this game, so they're struggling. But give Boston a ton of credit. They're shooting 56%. They've made 10 threes, and also they have 8 blocks.
Nice cut by Brown, and slams it in over Giannis. Hayward on the dribble. Nice cross-court look to Jaylen Brown, a little bit strong. And out to Connaughton. Brown ran him down, made a great steal, but right to the wrong guy.
Well, that's all right. They got a break there.
Through traffic and missed the layup.
Yeah, but see, right away, two guys were right on him, made it difficult.
Jaylen Brown on the drive, got it to go off glass.
Pretty move by Brown.
Their second leading scorer in the playoffs last year. That's the third three for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Boston basketball. Nice look inside. Irving caught Hill napping.
Yeah, no one was great about that.
9 on the shot clock. Off the Horford screen. This is a bread and butter play for them. Well, we can call it bread, butter, peanut butter, and jelly, whatever you want. It's working here this afternoon. Rozier up court quickly. The hit ahead to Kyrie for the layup. And the lead is up to 20 with 6:38 to go.
He has left the game with back spasms and is questionable to return.
Wow, and the news gets worse, Lisa, as Kyrie Irving knocks down a three ball. Off the missed free throw, Mirotic gets the putback. Mirotic has those 3 threes and knocks down a long shoe.
Well, when he and Hill came in that second quarter, let's face it, they brought the team back. Both of them scored at least 9.
Pass by Kyrie out to Jaylen Brown, who capitalizes from downtown. Boston Celtics will move ahead 1-0. Milwaukee shooting just 35% from the field. Boston shooting 54% against the #1 defense in the NBA.